Hello everyone, my name is Tanzo. The brand new story trailer just dropped yesterday for Star Wars Outlaws. I checked out the new trailer, I reacted to it. I will leave my reaction video down in the description if you want to go ahead and check that out. If you notice, I'm wearing a beautiful Clone Wars hoodie by The Brick Mafia. I'll let his Instagram down in the description as well. Use my code at Tanzo for 5% off. He makes amazing hoodies, especially Lego hoodies, and he makes Lego Star Wars hoodies. This is my favorite one that I picked up, so go ahead and check him out as well. But with that being said, again, let's check out the new Star Wars Outlaws story trailer, and let's break down some little details. Again, I'm probably going to miss some stuff. My Star Wars knowledge isn't God tier, but I try to figure out as much as I can. So I know there's going to be things missing. If there's things that you notice in the trailer, leave it down in the comments and let me know what you find in the trailer. So let's go ahead and check it out. Our opening sequence here of the trailer is of Canto Bight on Katanica. We see Canto Bight in The Last Jedi with Finn and Rose in the casino and the horses and things like that. That is from that part of the movie, and that is the planet that we will be able to explore. To the right to there and coming into the foreground are the Canto Bight police speeders. Again, with the wanted level and the reputation system coming to Star Wars Outlaws, I'm guessing each planet that you will be on will probably have their own certain type of police or like group that will come after you if you're doing certain things at the wanted level. So that is kind of huge too. That's something I'm super excited for. That system is super exciting for Outlaws, and again, I'm super hyped to see it. Our next shot here is of Sliro. So Sliro, I'm guessing, is going to be like maybe a little crime boss head of like all the syndicates. He's talking about how the Empire is kind of busy with the rebellion, and this time of the story in Star Wars is a perfect time to see the syndicates kind of rise to power when it comes to making millions. Just Sliro is going to be one of the characters that is probably going to be your big enemy in the game. So we see here we get shots of the syndicates. To the right here are the Pike syndicates that we see a lot in Star Wars. Here to the left is a super big news for me because I loved this in Solo, is of Crimson Dawn. Crimson Dawn is another huge crime syndicate that we see in Star Wars, and they were in Solo. A lot of people were thinking that this was Kira from the movie. I'm pretty sure it's not Kira. I think it's maybe just like a handmaiden of Kira, but it was confirmed that Kira is coming to the game. There was a screenshot that I got to see of Kira that you are going to be working with. So Lady Kira is coming, which is super exciting because I wanted that story to be progressed in Star Wars. We haven't seen much from Solo. Solo was one of my favorite movies in recent years of Star Wars, and I thought the whole storyline with the Crimson Dawn and Kira and then Maul at the end of the movie, it was huge. So it's super exciting. It's a crime syndicate that I like a lot, and it's very big news to see them coming to Outlaws. So I'm super excited. And then we get a shot here of the Hutt syndicate. So it's just another syndicate that we will be working with and seeing in Outlaws. We see here, this is Akiva. So people are talking about trying to find out what planets are which from the trailer. This is Akiva. So the reason why people are saying it's Akiva is due to the weather. So Akiva's atmosphere has a lot of thunderstorms and rain and lightning, so people are like, yep, alone, that is already Akiva. All right, so now the shot comes down to a little bit of the basin of like maybe a little shop district inside of Akiva. We see the Empire and we see some officers here. But here, right here to the left, is actually a Camtono. A Camtono is the little Easter egg we see in Star Wars. It's like a little well-known Easter egg from the thing that the ice cream machine that the guy was carrying inside of Cloud City on Bespin, with the whole thing happening inside of Empire. So I think that's just a little fun little Easter egg that we see there. So right here as well to the right is a droid stab. We see that a lot in the Phantom Menace, and it's what the droids kind of use throughout Star Wars when it comes to them using those to traverse and things like that. So again, a little droid stab. It looks like it was kind of made to carry a few things, but I like these little Easter eggs that they're putting in. It looks like Ubisoft Massive did do their research when it came to Star Wars and adding a little bit of fun for everything. So I think that's huge. She is inside of the Mos Eisley Cantina, it looks like here. I'm going to say this is Mos Eisley just based off the way that it looks. We see the cantina a lot in Star Wars, so this looks a lot like it. But if you see here, that there, we got a shot of some blue milk, a little Easter egg in Star Wars again. I think that's pretty cool. I like that they're adding blue milk. Blue milk, again, is a very well-known thing in Star Wars. So again, a pretty cool detail that we see in the trailer. Here is where a lot of people are talking about this character. His name is Jalen. It's confirmed it's Jalen. A lot of people say that he looks similar to Kyle Katarn. Kyle Katarn is a character from Star Wars Legends, I believe, that a lot of people are like, this has to be him. Like, ooh, we finally get Kyle Katarn canon. But unfortunately, no, this is not Kyle Katarn. This character's name is Jalen. Is a completely different character who is going to be kind of a mentor for Kay. Some people are speculating that he may be a little bit on the evil side, just based off of Star Wars and things. So it kind of gives me vibes of Solo, I'm not going to lie. So there is kind of the notion that maybe he is evil. He's kind of pulling strings to make his way through Star Wars and some of the other things in the universe. So who knows? We'll just keep going through the trailer. Jalen is a character that I'm excited to meet. When we see Kay kind of just investigating to see what's going on. This is a shot of the Zarek Besh. So he talks about a new syndicate that is on the rise. They're very powerful and strong. And you can kind of see they're already pretty deep. They got their establishment there. In the background, we get to see, I think that is Kay's Trailblazer, which is her ship that we will see later on in the trailer. Again, another shot here of the Zarek Besh with her pretty cool armor. It looks really cool. This here is another character that we get to meet. I think her name is Val. Looks like a hired gun or a bounty hunter that is going to be coming after Kay. We see her a couple times inside of the trailer. So she's just another character that we will get to meet and another new character. There is our boy, the droid with abs with the trench coat, the coolest looking character that I'm excited to meet inside of this game. Another shot of Jalen there with Kay as well. So this here is people are talking about Sliro's Mansion. Sliro's Mansion is probably something that is going to be heavily guarded. So you can see here that Kay is kind of crouching around. So that kind of confirms that there's going to be stealth gameplay. Knowing Ubisoft, there's definitely going to be stealth gameplay. People are kind of speculating, oh man, why does it have to be stealth? I like to go in run and gun and things like that. I'm going to guess if you go into run and gun, especially in maybe Sliro's Mansion, it's going to be heavily guarded and you're just going to get destroyed. So I think playing this stealth gameplay is gonna be fun. I personally like stealth gameplay, so I don't have a problem with it. So this is gonna be definitely pretty interesting to see. So this is a shot of Jabba's palace. This is something I was so hyped to see inside of the trailer, and we get our shot of Han Solo frozen in carbonite, which kind of establishes the era and what setting we are in for Star Wars. So again, this game sets place between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. First look of Tashara in the trailer. Tashara is the created planet for Outlaws that has been seen a lot through the trailer and the gameplay. And we get to see this beautiful look of the setting of it. I think this looks incredible. The water detail looks incredible. All this stuff looks great. And then the huge rock structure in the back is actually the capital city. It is called Miragana that we see, and we'll see next in this little bit of it. In this next shot, it looks amazing. Like this looks fantastic. Like I'm very impressed. You can just look at little small things, pick out little details. Like this just looks beautiful. Like I'm very excited to see this planet. And then we get a shot of Tatooine. Again, just another beautiful shot here. I think we're going to be exploring Tatooine a lot too, which is I'm super excited for. So this is very cool here. This is a new syndicate as well, known as the Ashiga clan. They look badass, bro. Like at first I thought she was a samurai. But this looks insane. They look like a really cool syndicate. Again, I believe that they are on the planet Kijimi, but the Ashiga clan, again, is a new syndicate that we will see inside of Outlaws as well. And we get the shot here of a Mon Calamari. I believe her name is Donka. And we see her in the gameplay trailer talking to the Empire with Kay as well. So this sequence here is of a Pike Syndicate. So it looks like Kay is going to meet some of the Pike Syndicates. And something cool that I noticed is that you see here, she is getting thrown out and he's talking about, in the trailer, he says, something along the lines of come back when you're a little more well known, and they throw her out. So to me, this kind of indicates the whole thing with the reputation system. But I think is going to be confirmed that if you are not of higher ranking or higher reputation, you're just not going to be able to work with certain individuals. So pretty cool detail as well. Again, we get more shots here of Jabba's palace. There's Jabba the Hutt himself, the Gamorrean guards here, and we see Kay kind of being pushed forward towards the Rancor pick. The top right, I know you see him hiding in the shadows. It is his left-hand man, Bib Fortuna. Down by his right is our very well-known Salacious B. Crumb. But first in the back left, I thought the way the guy was sitting was Max Rebo, but it's just a Quarren in the back. This Twi'lek that we see there too, I'm thinking maybe it's the one that we see in Return of the Jedi, but yeah, I don't really know. It's just a Twi'lek. So just move on here. We get an inside shot of the Imperial hangar that we will see. Again, we see Nick's kind of working his way in to get her a E11. So from the gameplay trailer, you are able to control Nick's to grab weapons for you and certain things. So another shot here of another Imperial hangar, and we get to see Kay and Nick's doing some kind of takedown. So it looks like there's going to be some takedowns that we will see in the game. Get a shot of Kay's speeder. And then another beautiful shot of Tashara. This looks amazing. A little nighttime setting. It looks great. Next, we get to see Kay kind of free running on buildings. Maybe there's going to be some parkour elements. Again, it is a Ubisoft game, so there is a chance that we do get to see some parkour elements. I don't know if it's tied to the story that you're stuck just running on top of that part of the roof, or if you actually get to explore certain parts of the roofs. We see a Rodion working on a protocol droid. We see a couple little things there. We see Kay hiding in the background. This looks like some kind of droid shop. So maybe this Rodion is some kind of individual that we will meet at this part of the story, and maybe you can buy certain things for whatever you want, like a little droid shop. You see here in like the little basket, you can see a pit droid head. If we keep going through the trailer, we see B1 battle droid torsos in the back as well. So this looks like the inside of Kay's ship, the Trailblazer, which maybe this is the first time we get to see her use it. So maybe we get a little flashback of her using it. So people don't really know what planet this is. I'm gonna guess it is Kijimi. It doesn't look like Akiva, and it doesn't look like Tatooine, obviously, and T'Challa. So some people think it's Kijimi. I think it might be, just with it being a little bit like you can kind of see the snow a little bit. So I think it is Kijimi. Slero again talking to Val, the other bounty hunter, and she is going up against the droid who catches her punch and just flings her back. So I think that was a really cool shot. She's talking about how Kay is kind of working something and being bigger than she actually is. We see here a first shot of the Imperial Star Destroyer. But there's some things that people are missing. The shield generators are gone. So normally on the ship, you will see the little like circle things in the top part of like the ship. They're missing. So maybe they are just not installed. Maybe they got blown up, or they're just a rendering issue, or they just didn't get put on. So you never know. We see Kay running from the Empire. So again, you see as well that in the gameplay trailer, she's running away from the Empire with a wanted level. But if you look to the top, there's also an X-Wing. So I don't know if you are going to be dealing with the Rebellion as well. But their X-Wing kind of indicates that, because the Rebellion does love their X-Wings. So we get to see Kay riding her speeder on top of water. So I think that's kind of cool that you'll be able to traverse on water. So maybe swimming maybe come into the game as well. I don't really know. With that being said, I doubt you'll be able to swim with you going on top of stuff. We get some more shots of wildlife here of Kay. Some droids. I don't know what kind of droid that is, but we get to see her on Kijimi. She's fighting the Ashiga clan here with a coat on. So it looks like there's, again, customization coming to the game with clothing and stuff. And I like that you can have coats on Snow Planet. Again, she's fighting the Ashiga clan, running from TIE interceptors. But it looks like you're going to be exploring the inside of I'm going to say maybe a Star Destroyer. Just looks like some of these areas are open. So it looks like maybe you're going to be able to explore some of these areas, similar to the way the Jedi Survivor is, with you exploring some areas in the game, try to find some clothing and some stuff for parts and things. So maybe that's something. She's running away as well. This sequence here is one of my favorites. We get to see a Sarlacc pit. Some people are speculating that it may be the Sarlacc pit from the Dune Sea. I don't really know though. I just think that this is just another Sarlacc pit that we see on Tatooine. But Kay is sliding her way through it. Maybe she gets saved at the last minute. And then here's a beautiful, beautiful shot of a Death Trooper that we see. So maybe if you're at a certain point of a warning level, higher ranking officers and other things will pull up on you. So I think maybe if you're getting to a higher level on the wanted level with the Empire, you're going to get Death Troopers. And I don't even want to know or find out how that happens. Get to see an AT-ST as well. These little spider things, bro, though, these things are creepy. So I don't really know the name of it, but the lore that I know of Star Wars, these little spider things is the brain of monks. That is like the little like orange part. So it's like they're conscious inside of this spider. It's super creepy and really weird lore for Star Wars. And one of the best shots from the trailer, we get to see a crate dragon. I don't know if you're just going to be exploring and this thing just pops up out of the sand and just comes after you. But this thing is definitely going to be giving me jump scares when I'm trying to explore on Tatooine. So here we come to the end of the trailer, where we see that the release date is August 30th. So again, very excited for Outlaws. I hope you guys enjoyed this trailer breakdown. I probably missed a couple things. I will see you guys all next time. Have a great rest of your day.